to be honest, the whole idea of a board meeting is not something that gets people excited.
Yeah.
But you've created a solution to a major pain and made it very workable. You've made it fun, as you've said. Why do you think you've been successful? And looking back as well, as you've had other successful businesses, what's been one of the key drivers to take from just having a great idea and solving someone's problem to making that a genuine solution, a viable product, a profitable product?
Well, first, I think it's the team. We have an unbelievable, relentless team. We go really fast. I've worked with most of them, if not through the Zeck in our prior company, but even Zeck, CrowdRise, and Moosejaw. So we sort of speak each other's languages already, which is awesome and very lucky. I'm a big believer in luck, so that's really lucky. And also we have found ourselves in a place with all three of our companies, and it's sort of coincidental, where we're taking this miserable process and trying to make it fun. So I don't know how familiar your audience will be with backpackers and climbers, but they tend to take themselves very seriously. And at Moosejaw, we wanted to make that fun. So we had trucks that would go between our shops, and the back of the truck said, driver carries less than $50 cash and is entirely naked. So that was an example of the kind of levity we tried to bring to that space. And then if you think about the giving space in 2010, for example, we thought it was not only guilt-ridden and burdensome, but it was really hard to donate to a charity. There was friction all over the place. So we thought, okay, if we can take these same lessons we learned at Moosejaw and actually make the giving space fun, then maybe people would donate to the causes they cared about more often, and then, and perhaps more importantly, tell their friends about it. So if you think about, again, 15 years ago, it was tactless to tell people how you gave back. People didn't do that. Now you can't scroll on Instagram or Facebook for more than 3 seconds without seeing how someone gives back to cause. And I think we played some small role in that because people were proud of it. And then lastly, at Zeck, you think about sort of, again, the misery of the board meeting, something that everyone dreads. We thought that we could flip that. So if you go to our homepage, zeck.app, you see a Wedding Crashers quote, and an almost famous quote on our homepage. That is atypical of the seriousness you think about when you think through what does a board meeting look like. But for us, if we can make it that people dread their board meetings less, then they'll be more successful. So that's been a really a more a coincidental through line with all of our companies.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. And look, you've solved a real problem. You've made it fun. You've got surrounded yourself with great people. You get advice, but you genuinely invested in those. I guess those outcomes. You've got, I guess, a passion for the problems that you're solving. That seems to be a little bit different to a lot of the conversations I've had or seen with founders, startups, where they've seen an idea that's going to solve the world's problems, and they're very high profile, but they don't seem to have that genuine investment in the problem. They don't seem to have experienced it themselves. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it was so stressful, the board meeting. I mean, I know all your listeners, or many of your listeners, are running their own companies, and it is so hard. Everything about it is so hard. But for us, our board and investors were the lifeblood of the company, and they were so important to our future, and we wanted to impress them, and we were so bad at it. We didn't have the map. We didn't know what they wanted to see or how they could help us. We didn't know the format that we should present to them in, and it was really hard. And again, we didn't know that everyone was feeling it. So when we started to get it out there and we realized that every company is feeling this pain. And if you think about nonprofits, so nonprofits in the US are mandated to have a board meeting. There are 2 million US-based nonprofits. That's minimum 8 million board meetings a year. They're all bad, all of them. So if you think about, if we can improve that process, the kind of impact that we could have in the nonprofit space alone is wild, right? So we are deeply invested in trying to flip that because we have lived the problem.
And look, I think a lot of people are thinking the board meeting idea, the concept is really that larger company, but you mentioned non-profits there, and I know from my experience that with non-profits, you've also got a lot of volunteers, so their time is very important, their time is very limited. If we can reduce that burden there and make that process more streamlined, more fun, as you say, then there's a win there. And then, of course, the meeting process is going to be more focused on delivering the best outcomes for that organization.